the Maldives has elected in a hard-criticized president poll, close monitored by India and China. CEO Abdullah Yameen, who favors nearer bonds to China, is searching a other period. His competing, Ibrahim Mohammed Sola, leans nearer to India. Officials say they had to expand vote by several hours due to length queues. The Hindu Sea archipelago is top known across the sea for its precise water and top-end resorts, but its by the government stands charged of devastating disagreement. The Europe Association and US include sounded concerns on the poll, in both of menacing to levy AIM sanctions regime if the more democratic position does not enhance. Police force raided opposition staff on the eve of the voice. The Maldives is done up of 26 coralline atolls and 1,192 islands, and travel is a urgent portion of its economics. More than rather than 400,000 human beings dwell down there, but its next hangs in the balance sheet due to environment changing. Polls outdoor at 8 o'clock, 3 o'clock GMT, on Saturday, and close several hours after rather than anticipated, at 19 o'clock. Fractional results are anticipated after on Saturday, but it could get up to a 1 week for the complete results to be announced. The archipelago has been seized by policy coup in latter year. In February, the high trial quashed the convictions of 9 opposition figures, amongst them exiled former President Mohammed Nasheed, who was overthrown of office space in 2012. But following CEO Yameen proclaimed a country of disaster and orderly the detention of 2 judges, the trial reversed its judgment. The go was seen as a mark how Mr. Yameen, who is searching to win else 5-year period, would not admit any problem to his guideline and sparked critique of Washington, London and New Delhi. Several in India, meantime, named for an intervene in a little, neighboring nation one day seen as solidly during its field of impact. Mr. Nasheed as well appealed for Hindu war intervene. As portion of Beijing's shove to profit strategy impact and cut out new trade means of communication in the Hindu Sea, and for it has great lent billions for enormous infrastructure projects in Pakistan and Sri Lanka, and operates key ports in such countries, to the disappointment of India. By Mr. Yameen, the Maldives has as well welcomed China cash for main projects and signed a complementary trading treaty. More than tourists of China now trip the Maldives rather than of any some nation. Analysts say how Beijing fears any changing in by the government how could influence its interests. Time India is worried on Mr. Yameen's cozy bonds in its provincial competing. India sees it all in a really securitist feeling how there are all these China-backed ports about, he told Gareth Cost, a Southward Asia specialist at the Believe Tank Chatham building, relating to Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Delhi therefore sees China's lavishing of loans on the Maldives as portion of a broad strategy vanity to safe else fulcrum in the Hindu Sea, he added. Humane Rights Look has as well criticized the actions of by the government. Maldives authorities include arrested critics, muzzled the print, and misused the poll committee to interfere opposition candidates to provide CEO Yameen a win on poll date, told the team's Asia Connect CEO Patricia Gossman. The committee's representative has told concoction of probable elector scam don't include any base in fact and how the voice accounting trial has not modified. Mr. Yameen has as well shrugged off accusations of authoritarian proverb for the campaigning, not one will go to welcome me and tremble my brush, if down there is oppression. Mr. Yameen has rejected the concoction. His part brother, Maumoon Abdul Gayoom, ran the nation arbitrarily for many decades before the archipelago's at first ever more democratic voice in 2008, that was won by Mr. Nasheed. Mr. Gayoom was concluded in June.